so happy to see you again. How you been? What's going on? What a lit read. Now, you know, whenever we see each other, we doing some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We getting into something. We getting our hands dirty. Or we going somewhere. And today we getting our hands dirty. As you probably inferred from the title of the video, today we are going to be renovating the kitchen. Ooh! This video is going to be a continuation of the Renovating My Barbie Beach House series. Child, I haven't figured out the title for it yet, but really, do we need one? If you're new here, little backstory, I'm a city girl from Miami, and I've recently moved to the Bahamas, and I have this beautiful apartment that I am renovating and turning into my dream space. Aura just exerts. We're going for beach Barbie fantasy, very much by the sea, airy, but still cunty and aesthetic and edgy. You know, last time we did my vanity inside of my beauty room upstairs, we turned it into a big pink glittery dream with the Imagine Rust-Oleum spray paint. Super easy, super simple, and that's the best way to describe any of the transformations that I do in any apartment that I'm in, because honestly, easiest is best, especially for a lazy motherfucker like me. So I'm not done with the beauty room. I do have a few more customizations that I want to make to my vanity, and we're going to finish that at a later time. But as for today, we getting in the heat and we ain't walking out. We handling the kitchen. The very first video to start this series was the dining room wall that we did, and you can look that up. It's called Hype My Home, I think. I might have changed the title by now. But we painted the dining room wall because it was a puke green color, and I mentioned this in my last video. They made the kitchen match. So we're gonna change that. Y'all, this is a very budget-friendly transformation. Any transformation that you see me do will be, because I be a little cheap on top, you know what I'm saying? But I try my best to make everything as economic as possible, because in this economy, who got it for it? Like, nobody. They taking away the stamps. Stamps! Girl, I ain't never went to the grocery store without no food card. And if I did, it was empty. Y'all be safe out here, and I'm praying for you. I promise you, I'm praying for you. But your girl knew when Dixie crab legs on the food card. Now they saying you can't even get no chips, no crackers, no juice. Girl, take me, just take me. Cause for real, it's too expensive. Y'all know it. Y'all know it's bad when you paying $5 in the Dollar Tree. That science don't even make sense. Don't even add up. They selling rugs. They are selling whole 8x4 plush rugs in Dollar Tree. It's getting sick. All that to say, I understand. I ain't got it. I understand. Shit's tight. You know what I'm saying? I understand running through Ross like a Tomb Raider looking for a nice little something to put on your nightstand. You know? Everything in this video that you might be seeing is probably under $100. The whole transformation might be your girl ain't spending no CB2 money in this apartment. I just don't got it right now. And within my heart of hearts and the place where I grew up, I'm gonna have to go through some therapeutic work to get to that point. So mama, if you just moved into that apartment, you just moved into that dorm, you just moved into that room you renting, turn it into whatever you dream of. Go on Pinterest. It don't matter how much money you got in your bank account, you can make it work. Facebook Marketplace is a thing. Goodwill is a thing. eBay is a thing. Hand-me-downs are a thing. All you gotta do is ask, and that's half of the obstacle for people, because y'all don't want to be asking me. My ADHD only allows me to do so many tasks within a day, and y'all lucky y'all getting what y'all getting out of me. I'm telling you. So please give me a little patience. I do things piece, part, but we gonna finish everything, and we gonna do a nice little apartment tour. How about that? If we do everything, I will give y'all a whole apartment tour before Christmas. This don't mean shit. I be lying, but enough of all my talking, y'all. Let's head on over to the kitchen and get started with this project, and I'll give y'all a little rundown of what we going for and what we doing. Not gonna lie, I was so excited to film at this time because around 4 or 5 o'clock in the apartment, the sunset literally sets on this side of the kitchen. So through all the windows and every opening, the doorway, it's just pure sunshine and lighting. As you can see, I'm lit right now. Lighting is tea, mama. So today we're going to be renovating the kitchen, as I've mentioned 3, 4, 5, 7,000 times. This is what we are working with before. I will insert a photo and a little video, and The main factor, the main character of the show is this poop green tile. Poop green marble, excuse me. Put some respect on her name. We immediately moved in. I saw it and I was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be okay. Like, it's not that serious, until we painted the wall blue. And then it wasn't a question of whether it was changing. It was a matter of when. So my first trip to Miami, I went and looked through a whole bunch of wallpaper brands out there. Target, Walmart, Home Depot. And I looked through a few catalogs and I didn't really find anything that was meeting my fancy. It was either too loud, too tropical, or too colorful. And I didn't want to get anything that was too bright or busy because the counters. If our counters were like a plain white countertop, I could pretty much put anything in here because it would give me a blank canvas with our white cabinets and the silver knobs. But due to our countertops being a marbled granite, black, tan, gray medley of, I don't know, whatever the fuck, my options were very limited and I had to choose something that wouldn't clash too much with the countertops. I can't do it anymore. The puke green is really just blowing me, and I want to finish my summer feeling like, you know, like, I'm not trying to think about this. I don't want to have no bad vibes, and especially not in the kitchen because I'm trying to grow it. You know what I'm saying? I only want good vibes when I walk in here. Good vibes, good snacks. On top of wallpaper and the rest of the kitchen, we're going to be laying out all the decorations and decor that go inside of here and completely transforming this kitchen into my beach proper fantasy, or making it at least align with that ideology. Bitch, right now, she all off in the Scientology building somewhere. We can't even find her. She's on a milk carton. Okay, let's go ahead and grab the wallpaper and get to sticking. That's how the bottom girls be, y'all. I'm mad as fuck. I'm mad as fuck you ain't sitting in the section, for real though. When I used to hunt bottle girl, I used to be like, and I was thicker than girl. I had something to little walk with. I was like, ugh. And when I tell you, it's a lot to adjust. If you could bottle girl, you could do certain. So if you're looking for a job in Miami and you're a bad bitch, even if you're not a bad bitch, like if you could turn yourself into a bad bitch on occasion, good at. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's not really like an application. You got to show up somewhere. Hopefully you know somebody. Anywho, what am I talking about? This is the wallpaper that we have. I got this from Target. It is called the Threshold Peel and Stick Removable Wallpaper. This is in the shade LOT #3724LV. Wrong, sorry. The color pattern is metallic crosshatch wallpaper in golden oat. I think they did have other colors like gray and black, but I'm not 100% sure. That might have been another brand that had a similar print. I didn't order this online. I went directly into the store and I paid $30 for this whole tube. It gives you 27.5 square feet. I honestly don't think it's that much. They should give you more in the package. The fact that I couldn't finish this whole kitchen with one thing of wallpaper and it's only literally a portion of the wall, that's kind of ridiculous to me. I don't think you should be having to buy two just to fill up one small area, especially like a living room. I think they should give you at least probably double this. It's paper, bitch. Like it's contact. It's sticky. It's wrapping. So you can't justify that $30 to me. Altogether, these cost me. These might have been $35. For real, if I'm keeping it a buck. Look it up online. I'll put it in the description also if you're ever looking for a good wallpaper brand. I usually use Opal House from Target. That's the one that I used when I was living in Atlanta, and just throughout the years, whenever I needed wallpaper, they pretty much had all the prints that I needed. I thought I wanted to get the exact same brand, but they didn't have any in stock that matched the vibe that I was going for. And this one has not given me any issues, which is nice. I can give you guys a review. I have had this on my wall for about a year, and I can say no bubbling, no issues. All the issues that are in it were there when I originally put it on. So if you halfway fuck it up, or you put any wrinkles in it, or you put any air bubbles in it, in it, those are gonna stay exactly where you put them. As far as it being sticky and staying, I 100% recommend I wipe it down with water, bleach. It hasn't faded anywhere. I can let you know right now, this is extremely durable. It could help at the fact that it's just stuck onto tile, so there's no moisture or, you know, humidity in the air that can potentially affect the tile, except like perspiration on the wall. But other than that, it hasn't gotten wet underneath it. I have not had any issues. The first thing I'm gonna start with is, of course, the walls. But before I go into cleaning all the walls, I did want to wipe them down with some bleach, water, and Fabuloso, just to make sure that I just want a sterile surface to start off of. And if I could get it as clean as possible before I stick sticky paper to it, I'd like to do that. By the way, I did want to mention all the time lapses that I'm shooting, they're gonna be on my phone because I just found out this camera don't even shoot time lapse. Hey. I paid for it, so.
You're gonna wanna hug me and scream. You ain't even gotta impress me. If the main goal is to undress me, that's the only thing that I'm addressing. At the Hollywood like you inventing, as if you wasn't eating me for breakfast. Stop talking to me, listen when I'm venting. I'm the one who messed up on your bedding. You're pointing fingers at me like I'm selfish. When you only call me when you're alone, and every time I take you back, I'm not afraid of the whole fact that you gon' leave away.
So while the wall's dry, I'm going to work on making my squeegee. So, and the reason why I need a squeegee is because what is the squeegee used for? Goddamn. But I don't have one of those, and to supplement that, you can always use a handy dandy credit card. And if not, I would have figured something else out. Quite frankly, because I won't. In order to do this, you're just going to need a debit card, which you see right here, a napkin, and duct tape. Basically, what I did was took my little napkin, any Bounty will do, folded it in half a couple of times. Hamburger, hot dog, hamburger, hot dog. After I have this little slit, I'm going to take my card and just put it in between there. So now you have that. Then I'm going to get a piece of duct tape. God. And depending on how fragile your material is, will dictate how much tissue you need to add. I'm not saying this is gonna work for you, but I'm gonna do it in a certain way, in a fashion, to make sure that this works for me. Wrap it on up. So now, you have your squeegee, duct tape, card. Nobody getting them numbers, baby. So this is what you have, and this will just make sure that the edges aren't sharp and it could glide over the paper really easy. Let's get started with the wallpaper. This is the tube that I had left over from the first time that I did this, a smaller wall. Since it can't fit under here, I cut off an inch or two to make it easier for me to slide underneath while I put it on. So the biggest issue that you're going to be experiencing when it comes to any type of wallpaper is wrinkling, and make sure that you have it straight, because when you don't, that's where you get your air pockets from. So the new roll I'm gonna put to the side for now. I know I'm gonna need it, but I just don't even want to deal with it. As for right now, I'm going to measure out this on the wall, see how much of it I need. Honestly, I might just cut the whole roll down and see how I feel. I think that'll just make the most sense. Yeah, I'm gonna just cut it down. Hopefully I don't fuck this up. I'm not gonna cut off a lot, but I'm gonna cut off damn. Oh my gosh.
You got a lot of them? Not that.
No. Just a bit. No! Scratch that. I'm not gonna be fighting with this. So we gonna figure it out as we go. I tell you. All right, y'all. Let's just get this started. I'm already irritated.
I'm doing rich shit, pretty bitch shit. I'm doing rich shit, I'm doing rich shit,
today is the next day. Yesterday we finished the wallpaper, putting it up in the kitchen, and when I tell you, it's looking like, girl, it's giving Airbnb, it's giving Nikki Beach. Girl, I'm about to scrub the ground like I got a free section, boo. I'm living for it, matter of fact. I walked in here this morning, because last night I was so tired after doing all this wallpaper, because it literally took me a total of 3 hours. I look back on the video, my pants, you can see all my drawers, pants just hanging off my big dump trunk I got back there. Girl, you know when you cleaning the house and gradually your pants just drop down to your ankles, girl, by 9 o'clock, I could have been butt ass naked in this kitchen, I'll tell you that, and I wouldn't have known. But I woke up this morning and I walked in here and I gasped audibly, like, ugh. Cause I thought it wasn't gonna be that much of a difference just because I had this wall already done. So I was like, you know what, it's just gonna lighten up the room. It's not really gonna make that much of a change, but it did a full 180. Crazy. Thinking of the way I want a already. As I was saying, the change was astronomical. To me, it lightens up the space. It makes it so much more airy. It's not so much of an eyesore. And when I would walk in here before, I was like, damn, why is it so dark? Like, even when we opened up the windows, it just seemed like there's a shadow casted on the counters or like towards the ground. Like, I always have to have the lights on. Now, I don't think I need them. During the day with just the windows open, it's so much more illuminated in here. I literally, I can't even, let me just show you. This is the finished look. I mean, if you say it doesn't look better, you're a bold-faced liar. And honestly, on camera, I don't know if you can see, the X's are a lot more visible than I thought they were gonna be, but it really does look like a bamboo rattan type vibe when you're standing like far away from this angle. But the closer you get up, you see the design, and it's not like clashing with the counters at all, which I love. This is the wallpaper. It's all around. Looks so nice. I did have a few problem areas like here, which you can't really see. This wallpaper is like extremely forgiving because your girl was fucked up. Adam left me, baby, and I was SOL. I was like, you know what, let me go take a little 2-hour break. I called my homegirl Tati and we was just talking, girl, unwinding, getting the tea, you know what I'm saying, having a little kiki. But after that, I got up and hit the rest of the wall and pretty much just finished off this whole area. Now listen, this ain't no handyman. It's Barbie construction around this bitch. So we used a lot of girl math to get the measurements, and there are some areas that if you look a little too close, it's not, you know what I'm saying? She's a bit of a Monet, I'll say that. I used pretty much majority of both of the rolls. Of course, I finished up the roll because that's just what I had left over. But this roll, I pretty much used all of it. I probably have not even a foot of this shit left. I did not think that I was gonna need 2 whole tubes of fucking wallpaper for this small area in my kitchen. But hey, the more you know. The kitchen already looks cunt. Like, I really don't even need to do anything else. But I don't have no decor. So we're going to add that right now and just put a few last minute touches to this kitchen so that you can get the full effect. And I want to say this one more time. Like I said, this is a budget friendly transformation. This is probably under $300 for a whole kitchen renovation, and we did wallpaper, babe. I don't know what more you want. Any transition you see me do is going to be very, very light on the pocketbook, and I'm not talking about the one underneath your button, babe. So just be rest assured and be comforted with the fact this ain't gonna be out of your scope of realm or nothing. It's attainable. And by attainable, I mean from Ross. But I did go a little crazy and add some wallpaper to a place that I didn't tell you guys before. I went ahead and added it to the dishwasher. This little bottom area, I don't know what was going on with it. It was like rusting out a bit. So I just covered that, and we're gonna change the color of this bottom area. I'm gonna just give it a nice little coat of paint of something, maybe white, gold. I haven't decided. Comment down below what you think I should be doing, because I don't know, with the tan is giving like a gold vibe, giving a nice little pop of color, and I think it'll go nicely with this soap dispenser. But I don't know. So let's go get the decor ready and place it in the kitchen, and all the prices for everything I will let you know after I set it up. So yeah.
You really, really need, little thing. Take you out and put you in double C. I take you to my crib, I put that way down in your gut. Danny started talking, oh, you said it's so what? Danny started talking, got them Zannies going up. Shawty at the strip to the store. Tell me what you need, love. Tell me what you need, love. Cash on the table if you need some. Tell me what you need. Tell me what you need, love. Tell me what you need. Tell me just what you love. Whatever you mean, whatever you need, whatever you need. Tell me what you really, really need, love.
I am so pissed. I'm so pissed. I ran out of gold spray paint, but it's okay. We can always go to the store and re-up on another can, but it just put the rest of the vibes for the day. You know, I just wanted the whole aesthetic mood to be together. But am I going to Photoshop in the thumbnail? 100%. I'm not gonna let my obstacles right now stop me from my testimonies in the future, baby. I know what my future gonna look like. I know what the path holds. And I'm not gonna let my right now environment, just because it can't reflect that, stop me from picturing it. But the kitchen is all done, so let me show you guys the finished result.
Tell me what you really, really need, little babe. Take you out and bitch went double C, little babe. Hey, you out to turn it in them trees, little babe. Got you down and out and on your knees, little babe. I like to when I'm in the cut. If I take you to my crib, I put that way down in your gut.
Yes, this is the finished look. This is my new kitchen. Oh, I'm beyond happy. I'm beyond excited. And I'm proud of myself because every little bit of this was done by me and my man's wallet. Yeah, this is the end of this kitchen renovation vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed. I am so happy that I was able to create this, and I'm happy with the way that it came out. If you want me to keep doing these videos, let me know down below any more ideas. Next up, we do have to finish the beauty room and finish customizing my vanity and the bathroom. And then we got a few more things in my bedroom that I want to do and bring y'all along with me for. So stay tuned, but I hope you enjoyed this one. As you already know, I am a little backed up on vlogs, so I'm trying to get through editing them the best way that me and my computer can, because it's a compromise at this point with the huffing and puffing and whether it wants to work or not. I just get my patience together, let her take her little second, get herself together, and reconvene at a later time. But that does interfere with the post times of these vlogs. So I'm just figuring out this island life and the aesthetic that goes with it, and I'm bringing you every step of the way. I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.